Hello, welcome to week three. So we're into week three now, coming up to the end of January. So hopefully we're kind of in the rhythm of things. Just want to point out some kind of general ideas and some specific things that are going to be interesting this week. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on over in Blackboard for our week three content. All right, so heat diffusion of water is the lab we're doing today. This actually references chapter 10 stuff, so hopefully pre-lab and all that's not too crazy. Nothing we're learning this week will come in there. But again, want to be sure 1 p.m. taking care of the pre-lab and the technique comprehension assignments. Those are due at 1 p.m. So that's when you need to get those finished. And then take care of the notebook for those technician and leader folks by Wednesday at 1 p.m. And make sure you're rotating those roles. The other thing I want to point out as we move through, they're not here yet, but if you go back and look at previous weeks, you'll see beneath participation where you turn it in, there's a new link, the little globe over here, the little icon, for the participation answers. So those are videos where I walk through the participation assignments so you can see the answers to the questions. And then there's also a typed out form and of the questions, of all the answers, like a Word document, a PDF of Word. And then also if there's anything I saw by hand, the scans are there. So just like you get with the lectures for the participation. There's no slides, there's no PowerPoint to go along with it. But there are those solutions are there. So I always recommend that you go back and look at those. The idea here again is that you're trying the material and then you gotta check your work. So you do have to go back and check your work yourself, but they're there and they're going to be there the whole semester. So if you want to ever take a look at those are there. The other thing, so every participation eventually has it. The other thing I want to point out is you'll note this video exam 1 information. So not next week, but the following week. So next week, Wednesday would be February 2nd. The following one is February 9th. So February 2nd, we're going to have a lab like normal. February 9th, that Wednesday, we're going to have a test. So that'd be week 5 of the class. There's no lab, no lecture, no nothing, just the test that week. And this video has some information talking about it. There's also descriptions in the slides if you want to take a look just at the front here, just some information on the test, the date, kind of some information about kind of the structure of it, what I'm looking for. I'll make another video reminder, but that's there. And one of the things, these things are related. One of the things I point out that one of the best ways to study is the participation questions. These are the things that I think are the most important from the lectures and the things that I write the participation questions, so the homework, the test is going to look more like that because I write that. I don't write the homework questions. I choose the homework questions. So they cover the topics, but the wording and the focus isn't always exactly what I want. The participation questions is always exactly what I want, and the test is also going to be exactly what I want. So looking at this, that's why I point out the participation now as we're coming up to the test. No worries, no rush. Another big thing when you're preparing for the test as we get closer, I would say one of the most important things is keep doing the class. This chapter 12 stuff we're getting into is going to be on the test. You want to do the homeworks, do the participations as you're getting graded on them, and then that will also help prepare you for the test, I promise. Otherwise, yeah, it should be. If you want to meet also as we come to this, I think I may have forgot to put that. I'm more than happy to do that over video chat. I record this in where the video chat happens, so that's why I always point to the screen when I talk about it. And we can meet over that, or if you want to come to office hours, I'm more than happy to talk, especially now, one of the things pointing it out now. Before we get into chapter 12, let's make sure we understand the chapter 10 and 11 content. So we can meet to talk about that if you want, and then as the chapter 12 stuff comes in, we can meet about that as well. But otherwise, welcome to week 3. This is, after this will be a 5th of the way through, which is kind of nuts. It's one of those things that before you know it, we're going to be halfway done, and then we're just going to be done. That spring semester tends to fly. So here we are. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, welcome to week 3. You've made it this far.